My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love and welcome to another reading. Not really sure what the message is going to be today. I'm not even sure what I'm concentrating on today. I'll let spirit reveal whatever it is. So it might be about life. It might be about your person. It might be advice to you. All I know is that I'm using this lovely deck that was donated to me by Sherkit M. And it's such a beautiful deck. I consecrated the cards last night. And just flipping through. I haven't looked at the guidebook yet because I prefer to read these cards intuitively. But they're just absolutely gorgeous. Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. And then she also got me this book of tarot that I wanted. A guide for modern mystics. It's just absolutely amazing. So I really want to thank her for this gift. And we are going to be using her deck today. And her deck only. Unless the reading points me in a direction, we have to pull any one of these. All right, because I'm not sure what message Spirit wants me to deliver today. So I'm going to leave this here because I love the color of this book. And how it, it goes in my decor, All right, so just letting you guys know, tonight is the live, okay? Oh my goodness. Yes, it's early in the morning, but I like working early in the morning. I'm a morning person, I'm a morning person. Yeah, so tonight is going to be the live where we're going to do the raffle draw. We're also going to launch my Patreon page and I'm going to do some live reads so it's going to be from 11 p.m. Eastern time to 12 a.m. Eastern time. And then after that, I'm going to sit with you guys. We might talk about dream interpretation. We can talk about anything that you guys want to talk about until I get tired. And then we will all go to bed. All right, so that's tonight. The only reading that I'm going to be launching before the launch that you will see on your timeline today will be Cancer. And it's because it's their birthday. Right? So Cancer Nation, they get a sneak peek today, okay? The rest of you guys, you have to either join Patreon or wait until the abridged versions come out tonight. All right, but Cancer gets first dibs. All right, so let's get into this reading and see what Spirit has to say. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna. All I know is that I'm using this deck. Whether they want me to pull another deck, I don't know. I'll know as the message goes along, and I'll know what this message is about. I'm going to intend to ask about your person, but we just have to see. Spirit is in charge. Okay? Spirit is in charge. And I'm going to put the link for this new video that I've been using. Guys, it's absolutely amazing. And it's really good for giving you peace of mind. Because, every day you have to find that time for yourself or else you go nuts. Okay? So you can play this video, just sit down in the dark, and just get some peace for yourself. Even if you have kids, you have a husband or a wife, whatever it is, you need time for yourself or else you're not going to have the nervous energy to deal with other people. You're always going to be on edge. There has to be that time in the day where you come back into yourself and it's just about you focusing, refocusing, recharging, even if it's just for half an hour. And we're not talking about bedtime. Bedtime is different. That's decompressing. We're talking even before bedtime. Getting that time for yourself. Take a break. All right. So let's see what Spirit has to say. I'm going to intend that it's about your person, maybe what's going on in their life, but Spirit's in charge. What's happening here? The Hungry Ghosts. It says obsessions, scarcity, consciousness, attachment. Even though it's a card number 14, which is usually temperance, what I'm getting here, this is all about devil energy. Now, your person has a lot of inner demons. This is okay. So this message is about your person. There are a lot of inner demons that your person has that are going to be exorcised this month. These are ghosts of the past that still affect them on a very unconscious or maybe conscious level, quite frankly. Maybe they're definitely aware of them, but they're making a very conscious effort not to take them on too much. Nope. But these ghosts are what has been driving their behavior for a very long time. Scarcity consciousness, so they might be greedy, they might be an emotional hoarder. We've been channeling an emotional hoarder for the longest while, right? Stalking, attachments to toxic relationships, dysfunctional relationships, anything that's codependent. That's what's been driving their behavior. It is ghosts from the past that they're not exorcised. And it's all coming to the fore because it's the time where everything comes to the surface. All your good deeds, all your bad deeds, all your karma, everything that you have not dealt with or you refuse to deal with, Spirit is bringing it back up for you to deal with that shit. Okay? So the hungry ghosts of the past are coming for your person. Coming for you too. Everybody is going through this. But I think it's going to be profound for your person. You see, person watching this video has been working on themselves. Person that you're with might be largely unconscious. Okay? What came out after? The Shadow Queen. Listen, you can't make this up, you know. We just talked about attachments to the devil, and here it is. Acquiring knowledge, insecurity, manipulation. So they have been operating in their shadow side for a very long time. And it's all driven by these inner demons that they've refused to face. But it's all coming to the surface. The light is going to be shined on all these things. All their insecurities, all the reasons why they manipulate, everything, it's coming to the fore. There's a battle in this person. There's a battle. The dark and the light. The light is trying to come in. It's trying to come in. It's trying to penetrate. And they're seeking the light. I do think at this point they're seeking the light, but they've been shrouded in darkness for just a long time. They've been operating in shadow self for such a long time. And they've been keeping people out and being defensive. It says here, discipline, armor, boundaries. So in its light aspect, we're talking about setting good boundaries and healthy boundaries. But your person, this metal king, has just been concentrating on keeping his armor on and keeping people out. You know? It's a 37, so I'm getting from this cycle is about to come to an end. I don't think they have a choice. This cycle is about to come to an end. Okay. Let's see what else is there. I'm getting a message about 2019, but it's not fleshed out yet. When I flesh it out, I'm going to tell you guys. Yeah, I'm not fleshing it out. I have to come back to that point. I'm not sure what Spirit's telling me with that. The Eagle King, the big picture, angelic help. Oh my God. You have no idea what this means to me. And this is what Spirit was saying. This is what Spirit was telling me about 2019. I couldn't pull it out at the time. 2019 reduces to 12, 12 reduces to 3, and then bam, I got the 12 and I got the 3 because I couldn't flesh it out in my mind, so Spirit gave me help. 2019 is a year to break old cycles, where divine intervention is going to step in to break your old karma. Yes, they are telling me that I'm right. So both you and your person in 2019, they have gotten help from Spirit. Spirit saw, listen, it wasn't just this person. Especially if this is your twin. If they were operating in shadow self, at some point you were operating in distorted and shadow self as well. And Spirit sent help for you, and Spirit is going to send help for them. They have sent help for them. So because right now they need to stop operating in their shadow self. They need to see the big picture. And in order to do that, they needed angelic help. But they had to send in the eagle. That's scorpionic energy. They had to send in the eagle. When the eagle arrives, it mashes up everything. mashes up their firm foundation, mashes up everything that they've built, because they have to rebuild themselves. So here we are. So it could be a Scorpio even. Here we are. This is the year that the things in their life are going to be destroyed, so that a new foundation can be built. They're sending an angelic help. This is so profound for me because I tune into my twin from time to time when I get the message that I should. And I tuned in sometime last week, and there he was standing, and there was a guy standing next to him who had his hand on his shoulder. At first I thought it was a negative attachment that I needed to clear, because I clear him from time to time. You see, you have to clear, especially if you have a twin, you have to clear them from time to time, because their negative entities and attachments can affect you, because you guys share a chakra system. So you have to clear them. You put them in their own bubble, but you have to clear them, because that negative attachment can come across to you. So I clear them from time to time, and when I get the signal too. And there was this guy standing next to him, looking like this. At first I thought it was a negative entity, but then he told me, no, we got to take him by the hand now. He's not been listening. Yeah, Spirit sent in the troops, man. No more shadow selves. Spirit's got this. They sent in help. Yeah. I'm getting the truth shivers, so I know I'm right. They sent in help for this person, because it was time for them to start a new cycle of growth. And to do that, they need to have strength. So we have this card number 18 reduces to 8, right? Okay, so it says here, cycles of growth. What's this? What? Natural law, divine order. So the Spirit wants to know that everything is happening in divine time. There is some sort of karma that's playing out here. But when this karma is over, when this person learns their lesson, it's going to signal a new cycle of growth for this person. They're going to enter a new season of their life. You are going to enter a new season of your life too. Remember, when you're loving in a karmic cycle, when you're in a soul connection, you're in a karmic cycle too. And when you close your cycles off, energetically, they have no choice. They too have to close those cycles. That's just how it works. So Spirit has taken everything in hand, and things are going to happen in divine timing. Okay, so this new season, and that's what fall starts when? September, October, is going to signal a new cycle for you and a new cycle for your person. Right now, we're wrapping up karma, and things are following a divine order right now. Every man is under divine order right now. They're sent in help for your friend, for your lover. They've sent in help for your lover. They've been playing the fool, so they've sent in help for your lover. The well watcher, it says wisdom, power of the divine, and everybody is going to see the absolute wonder of the divine. It's a number 7 card, so we know we're talking about divine intervention. So that's another confirmation here. Everything is happening in divine order. They have taken control. We've not been doing well on ourselves. Okay? They have been watching everything play out, and they realize, okay, we're of course here. Time to intervene. Because Spirit does intervene. Whilst the 3D person may not cry out, your soul cries out, need help. Yeah, so this is what's happening with your person right now. They are under divine order. They're about to be shook by Spirit. The Hawk Prince. Spirit, oh my God. Spirit communication, paying attention. Number 11. I really think this is for somebody's twin. It may not be. Listen, it's for anybody that you're watching this for. But if you have a twin, This is what's happening with them. Spirit is communicating directly with them now. Spirit can't be subtle anymore. Spirit not even bothering with those numbers and things to guide, because your person's been playing the fool. Spirit is talking directly to them. Direct. They're getting it live and direct from Spirit right now. They have to pay attention. They cannot ignore Spirit. Whatever is happening in their life right now, and I do believe it's a Tower moment, they cannot ignore Spirit any longer. They don't have that luxury any longer. Spirit allowed them to do their thing all this time. And they've not been making progress. So they had to come in. Take him by the hand. Take him by the hand. I'm being guided that I'm going to get some cards for how they feel about you, but I'm just letting you know what's happening in their life right now. Spirit has taken control. They are under divine order, divine timing. They've been operating their shadow self for a long time, and the ghosts of the past have to be exorcised. That's what was making them so defensive. And the Metal King is very significant for me. I'll tell you about it in a moment. Yeah, they have to come towards the light. Spirit is giving them that illumination and enlightenment. They have to come towards the light, return to themselves, return to innocence and purity. You know that song, Return to Innocence by Enigma? I want you guys to listen to that when we're done. They have to return to themselves. They've strayed too far from the true essence of who they are. It's time for them to come home. They have to step into the light. The spiral dancer. Circuitous route perception. So this person has been caught in a spiral. Look at Reiki symbol here. Shokore, right? So maybe this person is does Reiki. They've been caught in a cycle for a long time. Dancing the same dance. Going around in circles. Their perception being warped. They've done this for a long time. And, it's just time to break that cycle right now. They're not going anywhere. As the old people say, that they're spinning top in mud. Top in mud, it just doesn't move. It just doesn't move. And so Spirit has come to give them that clarity. This is a number 7 card as well. Spirit has intervened to give them that clarity, to change their perception. They've had a warped perception of the world for a very long time, and it's dealing with the ghosts of their past. Their inner demons that they've not dealt with. That's what it deals with. And it's time now to have positive expectations out of life, because this person didn't dare to dream. I think their dreams, especially their childhood dreams, were dashed at a very young age. Whether through abuse, neglect, whatever it was. And it warped their sense of perception. You see, their sense of perception was warped. Now Spirit is giving them the clarity so that they can return to themselves and who they really are, which is a divine being of light. So this is what's happened in their life. They were operating in survival mode for such a long time. There's a lion trying to be strong. Trying to be strong, but not stepping into that water of emotions. They're staying there unnourished, unfulfilled, and manifesting relationships that were unnourished, unfulfilled, unemotional. No emotions. They don't want that. Emotions are dangerous. They don't want that. So might have given you a lot of false promises. Might have even showed you that they had emotions, but they didn't. They weren't connected to their emotional body. They disconnected from that a long time ago. A long time ago. They had to survive. if they allow themselves to feel the pain that they felt, they would die inside. So they couldn't connect to their emotions. Are you mad? Too dangerous, too painful. So Spirit has stepped in. They have to get that clarity. It looks like 11, right? Anyway, Spirit had to give them that clarity. Yeah. So they can turn into that beautiful swan that they were always meant to be, where they're trusting their intuition, where they're having patience with themselves. Spirit needed to break them down, transform them, so that they can set a new foundation for themselves. 13, that reduces to 4, so they can set a new foundation for themselves. So they can turn into this swan that have always been, that have always meant to be, that you've always seen in them. You know, sometimes that's the curse of being in a soul connection. You always see their soul. You always see the beauty in their soul, even when they're a monster in real life. You don't see what other people see. You see them for who they really are, their true divinity. Okay? All right. So that's what's happening in your person's life right now. Spirit has stepped in because this person is being forced to deal with the ghosts of the past. Okay? They have to, in order for them to transform and come into the swan energy. All right? Because they've been operating in Metal King. They've been operating in Metal King for the longest while. Defense. You know, anyway, let me tell you about my dream, right? Which is why this struck me. The Metal King. Wow. It's two things actually. No, I'm not gonna say that because it's related to someone else. I had a dream. This was 3 weeks ago. My twin and I were in communication at the time, yeah. Anyway, let me not talk about the no communication part. We were in communication at the time. I told him about it. I dreamt that it's a recurring dream that I have, that I've barricaded myself inside of my house and I'm looking through a little hole and he's out there in his boxers trying to break into my house, but I'm not letting him in because I think that he can hurt me. So I'm always there looking in and he's rattling the doors, banging down the windows, you know, trying to get in. But in this time, he actually got in. He broke down the door and came with such a force. It bursted open all the windows in my home. All the elements were coming in. All the elements. Water, wind, fire, everything was coming in. And I know I was finally able to open up myself to that energy. So I'm standing there in the middle of all these elements swirling around me. He's coming like this conqueror. And the minute I run towards him, because I make up my mind that I'm going to open myself to him, because you know, if he's a Metal King, then part of you is metal too. Maybe you have armor on too. Maybe you're a Metal Queen, especially if you're a twin. Remember that they're just mirroring back to you yourself. So there was a part of me that had defenses against him, because I felt like in his unawakened self he would hurt me. And most probably true. But I decided I'm going to open up myself to him. So I'm running towards him. And the moment I run towards him to hug him, I'm naked. And the moment that I run towards him and I hug him, he puts on a full kit of armor. So it's like this person acts like they're an open door. They're transparent. You know, they're guileless. And the minute you come towards them to give them any sort of emotion, that armor comes on. Blah, 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 blah. Bam. There's the armor. So it's a manipulation. And that's what they've always done. Reeled you in or reel people in with this projection of emotion, but there's nothing there. They're not emotionally available. This person has shut down their emotions a long time ago. They have on armor. You're not seeing it. You're not seeing it, but they have on their armor. They always have it on. Even when you think you're getting through to them, they always have it on. It is only spirit that can change them. Only them and spirit can change them. They always have it on. So that's what Spirit's working on right now. Spirit has gone to the root cause. The hungry ghost, the ghost of the past. Let me look quick in here now. When your person thinks about you, thinks about this connection. Bam. I told you. This is true Scorpionic energy. This is a King of Cups. The King of Cups, he has his armor on. Emotion swirling inside like the wind, like the tempest. There's bottled up emotion, but you know what? It's going to burst forth. This is a season it's going to burst forth. Somebody's just going to burst with this emotion because there's only so long you can contain this emotion inside. It has to come out. That's what they feel. That's what they in their headspace. They're thinking about expressing this, but they'll have no choice. You see, this is why Spirit has to step in. They're refusing to close off this cycle of pain. And it stems way back to their childhood. It's not anything that's a now thing, no. It stems all the way back to their childhood. And they've been refusing to release it, but they have to release it. To step into the new cycle that's going to begin in September, October, they have to release it. Leo, Sagittarius energy here. Aries. They have to wake up. Spirit is waking them to fuck up. They have to wake up. They've been operating unawakened for a very long time. They have to wake up. They are going to see that they have been self-sabotaging themselves for a long time. Right now they're in victim mode. They are the victim. You don't talk to them, they are the victim. Everything that has happened in their life is somebody else. In their heart space. But they don't understand. They've been sabotaging themselves for the longest while. What's happening in heart space? When they think about you, think about this connection. They know. They're holding all of this inside. I don't know how they do it. They know. They know that you are their Two of Cups. Water signs here. This is a Sagittarius, by the way. Water signs here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They know that you're the Two of Cups. But all they're doing, they're not coming to express themselves properly. All they're doing is stalking you. Being emotionally immature. Lying. But the sun is going to shine on them though. That sun is going to come in. Spirit is dealing with their bum. And all the secrets that they have held inside in this little box. It's going to be a shit show, guys. The shit is going to hit the fan. This person is about to explode. They are going to have a boost of emotion. Yes, of emotion. And they are going to explode. Leo energy here. They're going to find their voice. Their true expression. They're going to explode. Everything that they've bottled inside a little metal armor that they have there, they're going to explode. High Priestess. They're going to step into the High Priestess energy, and intuitively they're going to know the time that they need to speak their truth. This is Pisces energy, this is Scorpio energy, but it's also the opposite polarity, Taurus and Virgo energy too. I'm not even going to say what's blocking this connection. What's blocking this connection is their ghosts of the past. So what's going to be their actions towards you? Let's say by the end of next week. Let's say by the end of the month. Why not? And we'll keep monitoring and see if we get the same message. by the end of the month. Let's see what's happening. The Fool is going to take a leap of faith. That's what Aries energy. The Fool is going to take a leap of faith. They're going to get tired of being foolish, and they're just going to take a leap of faith. Aries. They're going to take a leap of faith. Yeah. And come and offer you something. Taurus, Fool, Capricorn energy. It's something small, maybe an apology, because you need it, right? Or no, you don't need it. You found your closure. Maybe you just, it'll be nice. It'll be nice, you know? Just to smooth things over. It'll be nice. And here we have the Chariot. You're finally going to see progress. There's a Cancer here. You're finally going to see progress in this relationship. But this person, they needed divine intervention before. They needed that. They couldn't do it on their own. It was too much baggage. Yeah. We got this yesterday. I'm sure we got this yesterday. You're the 10 of Pentacles. Total wish fulfillment, happiness. There's stability. 10 of Pentacles. Taurus, Fool, Capricorn energy. I'm going to leave it there though. I'm not going to pull any more decks. So, hoping to see you guys on the live tonight. Raffle entries close off at 6 p.m. Eastern time this evening. I've been getting your entries. So those of you, if you made your donation already, know that you are entered. You're good to go. All right. So the free readings for a year raffle, it is going to close off. Entries are closing off at 6 p.m. tonight, this evening, on the 6th of July 2019. 6 p.m. 6th July 2019. I'm going to announce it tonight at 11 p.m. Okay? Lovely. Nice. All right, guys. Thank you for being wonderful as usual. I hope this message helps you, but this is what's happening with your person. The ghosts of the past are about to be exorcised. All right, guys. Take care. Bye.